clean sheet late winner at home against the Western Conference team.
Yeah, really happy. They're obviously a top team, really difficult team to play against. We knew that before, and we're proving to be a very difficult team to beat as well. We're obviously starting to keep clean sheets, winning a lot of games 1-0. We've been very good at home, so yeah, we have a lot to be happy about. And yeah, obviously we have 2 big games now before the break, so focus turns to that.
Sounds good. We'll start at the back with Alex.
Good evening, sir.
Hi, Alex.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you. Look, the goal is amazing, and we celebrate the 3 points. But I was asking Coach earlier about the discipline defensively that you have. I think with Agustin and with Antonio, you guys are working. All 3 of you working very well back there. Take us inside of that discipline, because it requires communication. It requires sacrifice, as Coach mentioned, and timing. There's some chemistry there, am I right?
Yeah, absolutely. We have a really good relationship actually between everyone, and obviously a shout out to Lawrence as well, who's come in at left back, and that's just not a natural position for him, but he's done it amazingly well. He's given us a lot. But yeah, we have an Argentinian, Agustin, we have 2 Brazilians and an English goalkeeper, so it's an interesting mix, but we have a really good relationship. We all get on and we're able to communicate, like you say, really well. And obviously winning and keeping clean sheets and stuff it helps the relationships and breeds confidence, and you're seeing a lot of good defensive displays now, I think. And to be honest, it's not just us at the back, it's everyone. Like Dyanmo and Matty, our 2 DPs are going wide and really working very, very hard for us. So yeah, it really is a disciplined team effort.
Finally, at least for me, you get 3 points at LAFC, 3 points this evening, arguably the top 2 teams in this league. Does that give you, I imagine, confidence? But does that start now putting you in a place where others are going to recognize what this team has and the potential your team has?
Maybe. I personally, yeah, I just want us to keep trying to cement that place in the playoffs. Obviously, we're trying to improve as much as we can as we go. I think we have 7 wins out of 13 now, so we're going well. It's a very tight conference. I look around and all the teams around us are always winning as well. So yeah, it's, you know, those 2 teams that you mentioned, LAFC and Vancouver, have been really consistent over the last few years. So I'm not going to sit here and say, yeah, we're challenging them 100%. Like we want to finish above them. Like obviously, if we finish above either of those 2, we'll definitely be in a really good position at the end of the season.
Great. Thank you for your time.
Max.
Good evening, Johnathan. Good to see you again.
And you.
Once again, congrats on the win. From your perspective, when you see your attacking front having all the opportunities they have, particularly in that second half, are you kind of the antsy goalkeeper who's just like waiting for the one to break through and is waiting to celebrate? And do you feel like it was kind of almost relieving at the end when you had all those saves opportunities and it was just like, oh, finally the one break?
Yeah, we had a lot of transition moments, a lot of one-on-ones. It was actually, we had one at Salt Lake as well, at 0-0, and we hit the post. And yeah, I know that the game changes a lot based on who scores the first goal. So yeah, obviously we were under pressure from a good team, so I really wanted us to kind of get the breakthrough. But then once it goes down, once they go down to 10 men, and then we're the ones pushing for the goal, yeah, it's more just about, you know, I'm hoping that one of our players can find something, and Guillermo did.
And you're probably well aware that matches like Salt Lake are going to happen in a long season, and when you have that kind of sandwiched in between the LAFC and now tonight, do you feel like that this defense is really, led by you necessarily, really capable of just possibly stopping any offense in this league now, knowing that you've gone against 2 of probably the best offenses in this league and you've proven very stagnant?
Yeah, I think we have proven that. I think one thing, when we have lost games, we sometimes maybe lose a little bit of confidence where we concede, you know, more than 1 goal or whatever, and then when we're on top defensively, we keep a clean sheet. So, you know, we have to maybe regulate the way we deal with setbacks or conceding goals. But yeah, I think we're proving that we can keep a clean sheet against any top team. And yeah, obviously there's a big break coming up. We're aware of that. And you mentioned the Salt Lake game. We've had a crazy amount of games now with the Open Cup as well on Tuesday. We have a game literally every 2 days for a few weeks. So it's understandable. there's a lot of travelling. We need to make changes and change things, and sometimes that can happen in MLS. I get that, but yeah, it's a great way to bounce back.
And lastly, for me, this is the last time you're going to see this fan base in this at least size in about 80 days. It seemed like this was kind of the epitome of all the home crowds you've had at least this season. Your coach just talked about how it's a significant improvement from last year. Do you feel like that this place, in this heat, in the weather, do you feel like that this could become like a place that opponents dread to come play at? Because it felt like it, even with all the attacking chances you had, it felt like your defense was just suffocating them and the crowd was in with you.
Yeah, I agree completely. It is already, I think we're now making it a really difficult place to come. And it can be even more so, like you mentioned, with the amount of fans we have in the stadium now and the atmosphere they're creating and the energy we have in the stadium, and we can feel it definitely on the field. But like, yeah, as players, we kind of have to earn that a little bit and bring wins and performances and give the fans energy to feed off of.
Anything else in the room? Good. All right.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.